Well, well, we did come across something awesome. So this giant thing that you see ahead of me, even though it's kind of dark, so you may not see it too much, are pretty awesome things. They're actually completely harmless, but my favorite thing about it is it kind of reminds me of Morrowind in a way. But what I love about them so much is I've never seen them, like, you know, try to harm anything, and nothing really seems to, like, try to harm it either. But anyway, let's get up to the surface so I can show you the logbook for him, because it's kind of cool. Here we go. So the reefback. Armor plated on these huge lifeforms is thick enough to interfere with the spectroscope scanner. Limited data available. Size ranges upwards of 20 m. Tentacles provide low-speed propulsion, and sociable, seen traveling in small pods. Profile consistent with a herbivore near the top of the food chain. And so, like, the threat level is nothing right now, which is pretty awesome. And, like, one thing I've done before just for fun, I like went up and just like swam all around it and like, you know, even like swam right up against it just to see what it would do. And it doesn't really seem to like get mad or anything. So like it's just kind of fun to just kind of swim up next to it and just kind of be like, "Hello, reefback, let me just sit on your back." See, it just doesn't do anything. It's just kind of funny. I feel like though if I was that fish and like someone came up and just sat on me and was like, "Haha, I'm sitting on you," I'd be like, "Get the hell off," you know? Oh, I thought this was something important. Apparently not though. That thing is deadly as fuck though. I forget what the name of that thing is. Oh, is that an ii? No, it's original.
Discovered.
I won't have any excuse to slow down.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm heading up to the surface now, I promise. Alright, let's just see how much he cost me in water. So he'll go bad by the time I get back. Only 10? Whatever. What's funny is like you can get a flashlight, right? But it's really not useful unless you're like near the surface of the, like, you know, like near like the surface of the ground or whatever, I guess, so to speak, you know, from the water, you know. So that's why I'm not really worried about it. Oh, one glitch that used to happen, I don't know if it happens anymore, but it was kind of cool, and it actually happened in my failed recordings. I was swimming, and I actually died while swimming, and what ended up happening is it took my movement into effect and pushed it into my ship, and thus my ship just kept going, right? Like it didn't stop, and so like I ended up like super far away from like everything. So funny. Oh, another signal. You can have 2 signals equipped at a time. Wonder what this one is. Cave entrances, okay. I forget how dangerous those are, like if they can be killed or whatever. Okay, so here's what you want to do near the ship. So we have radiation coming from the ship, right? So we need to stop that somehow because we want to be able to explore without having to wear a radiation suit. Not that it really affects your gameplay that much, but it'd be nice if we could just, you know, swim without having to worry about anything. So, it's always just a good idea to just kind of swim around here. Is this anything important? No, there used to be. There used to be a ship part of some kind. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and... Even though I think I already have. Will you hold still? Thank you. That one has some interesting data, that's why I wanted to get that for later. I put that away so we can swim a little bit quicker. If I remember right, there actually is some mean-ass fish that are blocking the entrance to this. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Our black box device attempted download, counting interference. Alright, so this is why we need this to take care of these.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Now this might seem kind of silly. It's like, what, you're going to repair the entire ship and use it to escape? Oh, hell no. That would take forever. Like, we would have to, like, you know, somehow be able to weld these holes in the wall, which it doesn't even give us a chance to do. Oh, they also moved the holes a little bit. That's kind of cool, too.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
I think that's
detected.
a dangerous fish that's over there I just saw. You should have just enough welding power to get all these if you don't have the thing that charges devices. But since we can change out batteries now, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Since I found a battery.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Let's see if I can't get close to this thing without it attaching onto me. And see these things called like bleeders? They are super dangerous because if you get too close to them, they'll actually attach onto you and start sucking away your health, so you gotta be very careful. But the curiosity in me always wants to grab them for some reason. There you go. And how you know that they've grabbed onto you is your character will actually
Containment breach repaired.
put them on, like, show it attached to your arm, and he'll put his arm near his face and see that it's there. I don't think you can actually do anything to get rid of him, though. Like, you just have to wait till he, like, shakes it off naturally. There's one. What usually ends up happening is I'll have, like, one left and I'll be swimming in circles trying to find it. Oh man, so I haven't been talking much. I'm sorry. It's just I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, they're only on these things if you're wondering. I believe there are a couple that are above the surface. Oh, and there's also something that you want to look out for while you're in here too. And if you die while holding it, it's gone forever. But in here is a Cyclops power efficiency module. If you pick this up, like I just did, you might want to check your health thing
Containment breach repaired.
and head back to your base if you need anything, so that you can save it in your locker or something, because
Further breaches detected.
otherwise what ends up happening, you end up dying, basically. Do we still not need this? No, we don't need it yet. Not that having food helps us a whole lot. Alright, so those will hurt you, by the way. I've been hurt by them before, and so does the fire. Okay, so let's jump back into the water, because there should be one left down here somewhere. Yep, there it is. They're pretty easy to find. But here's the reason why we want to do this. They'll tell us in a second.
Attention. High energy particle containment field restored. Auto decontamination sequence initiated. Aquatic radiation levels are estimated to return to safe levels in T-3 days, 10 hours.
So yeah, from that you should see that basically we have 3 days until the radiation levels go back to doable for us to like not have to wear a radiation suit. But for now we're going to keep our radiation suit and just kind of jump through this place to kind of show you the damage that this thing has sustained, because it's pretty cool looking. Like, you can't do a whole lot of exploration here, and there's really nothing to really find, but it's just kind of fun to look around. So like, there's nothing that way except for fire. Oh, and if you kept your fire extinguisher, which I think I do have it, it doesn't work on these fires, so don't even bother. But there are some creatures out here which are kind of interesting. See that thing right there? That looks like some kind of robotic spider. It's actually a creature that's native to the water planet, and they've taken over the ship, which is kind of interesting. We're not going to mess with him for right now. I just wanted to show that off. Anyway, jump out here. And we are going to head back to our ship for now, since that's all we can really do out here for right now. Now, the Cyclops power efficiency module is for a ship that we don't have yet, of course, because, I mean, it's called the Cyclops. Of course we don't have it yet. Another thing you should know about the Cyclops is that it's usually hidden out here near the ship, actually, so it's not too far away that you won't be able to find it. And there is a chance I'm going to get lost a little bit, so don't worry.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Oh, damn it. That's not good at all. This has me worried that I'm going the wrong way. Apparently you will know when you've gone to the edge of the map. Because like, I think it tells you in some way. I'm not sure exactly how. But this is what happened to me in my last failed recording, actually. I told you that one such thing that can easily happen to me is I will end up running out of water. And I wasn't lying about that. Ah, shit. It's this way, isn't it? And how easy it is to run out of water. Like, basically, if I had a first aid kit, like if I had some first aid kits, I would be okay. Because then you can just use them to keep yourself alive while you're heading back to the ship. You'll need at least 6 of them, I think, depending on how far away you are. Because it takes 10 health away every time you, for every, like, I think it's like 10 seconds that you, that's what it feels like, that you are dehydrated. So yeah, you'll die pretty quickly. Hold on a second. Anyway, I'm gonna actually just make a cut here real quick, and we'll see how... God damn it. Okay, so I'm back, and this is something that I wanted to warn you about.
Detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
So you notice how we came across a area it looks like we could easily swim through, right? Wrong. For some god-awful reason, they have areas where you can't swim. And so you gotta be very, very cautious about where you go when you're near these ships, like when you're near the ship here. Normally I would not recommend jumping off the edge, but I wanted to because I didn't want to go back after all that I explored. So now I'm kind of screwed. And so there is actually a way to kill yourself, I guess. And it may actually be a smart idea, even though I'll lose the power efficiency module. Because honestly, there's no chance of us getting back unless one of the treasure chests I find, as I call them, even though they're not really, they're actually supply chests that are littered everywhere. If I can somehow get to them and one of them has a water bottle in it, we'll survive. But the problem is, it's kind of hard to get to them once you've fucked up as bad as I have. Now you might be asking yourself, hey Mike, why do you like swimming underwater as opposed to above, where you don't have to worry about air? That's actually very easy to answer. For one, it's a pain in the ass to see the water go up and down. And two, oh man, I don't feel like I'm moving. Oh, so I was right. When you become dehydrated, you don't swim as fast. Shit. Fuck. There was, I was like curious one time because I like started swimming ridiculously ass slow, and I was like, why am I swimming so slow? It's because you're dying. And on top of that, I can't see anymore either because it's nighttime. Wait, do I have flares? I have a flare. I might need it. Oh, I'm almost there to where some of them are. Come on, you bastard, just swim. You're almost...
Warning, dehydration level critical. Metabolic processes disrupted.
Oh, thank the lucky stars.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, so eat a dick and swim faster, you little bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little jackass when it comes to this guy sometimes. I'm like, come on, ya. Like, and I just start coming up with as many insults as I can possibly come up with because I'm like, dude, you're gonna fucking die if you don't swim. Swim, you piece of shit. But then I think about it, I'm like, I'm a dick because I don't think he would really survive that easily. I need that lithium. What's this? Oh, I need this. Alright, where's my ship so I can head to it?
New creature discovered.
Put that away so you can swim faster, come on. Alright. Well, I have a good feeling that we're gonna make it now. We've gotten back to reefback territory, which is good. I think it would be so much fun if you could like just like click on them while you're nearby and you will grab onto them. Not that it would do anything, because they don't move that quickly, but that would just be so much fun if you could just like, you know, surf around on their back, you know. Man, if anything attacks me on the way back, I'm dead. So I gotta stay near the surface, really, but I'm just being, what is it called when you... Stubborn, that's what it is, yeah. It's like, I'm just being stubborn and being like, I have to swim underwater because although I like the bobbing effect, I don't like it above water because it makes me, like, think that it just pisses me off, basically. For lack of a better word. There's probably something cool that I can discover there. I'm sure. So yeah, we're getting somewhere good. Speaking of, did my ship move? Because I don't remember it being right here. Oh well. That's funny. I don't think I need that plasteel anytime soon, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Ooh. Please get out of there. So you're gonna increase its maximum underwater velocity to 9.5 millimeters per second or something. Displays local topographical information. Sweet as hell. Alright. Let me think. Alright, so now eat that just for the little bit of water I get from it. Let's see, so alright, so now I need the habitat builder. So I need a computer chip which is made from table core sample and quartz. Easy. Okay, let's go get that. Come here, you stupid piece of shit. There you go. Okay, so I need...
Caution. Dehydration detected.
That's fine. There you go. And then some quartz. Need to hunt down some air sacs. There you go. Oh, I forgot to read that information to you guys. God damn it, airsac, where the hell did you go? I need your ass. There is a problem to hunting down multiples of the same fish. If you do that, what ends up happening is they disappear for a long time. Which is very bad because then you end up having to hunt down other ways of getting water, which I'd have to hunt down salt in this case. I'm only using the air sacs because I know that that is a really quick way to get water. Remember the purified water that I picked up? That one does 40, and you can get that by getting salt and, you know, common coral to make bleach. But, the regular water that you get from these air sacs is more than enough to get you by for a little bit. It's going to make it almost impossible for me to catch these once I run out of water. Alright, where's my ship? Yep, it's certainly moved. Part of me thinks it's kind of cool they added that. Part of me hates it because it's just a pain in the ass to have to find it again since it drifts everywhere. Alright, here we go. Let's turn all, like 2 of these into water. Actually, I'm going to turn 3 of them into water and 1 into food. Oh no, I only had 3. Okay, good.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There you go. Now shut up. Okay, so let's see some real quick. Alright, so that's a good stopping point. I'm gonna hit save real quick. And when I come back, I'm going to see if I can remember what it was that I wanted to show you guys next. Till then, everyone, bye.